All right, Friday night. Cycle 35, halfway there. I am not going to overcomplicate this one. I did my rough sketch with the dinosaur creature just bouncing up and down, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to make it anything fancy happening. I'm not going to make them bounce too high. I've only left this much room here. I'm going to have overlap on the legs and the arms. I'm going to have the tail stretching out and squashing, extending and contracting. Going to have the head following through and trailing behind. Same with the ears. Nothing fancy. Nothing. I'm not going to... I'm just going to stop right there. I'm not going to think any harder because I know as soon as I start to think, hey, what if I tried this? Oh, what if I... It'll turn into so much more. And there's already enough here. There's already enough that's working well that I don't need to add something else to make it work. Like that previous one I did where I started with a breakdown. I needed to come up with some other ideas, some other content to fill in the cycle for the 12 drawings. But this one, it's all given to me on a plate with this sketch I did a few months ago. So, yep, here we go. Should be reasonable within 2 hours, as long as I don't try and add too many new things. And let's get down to it. All right, hour 58. Nice, nice, nice. Always good to finish a little bit ahead of time. I noticed around drawing 7, I was a couple minutes ahead, so I started just taking the foot off the gas a little bit, just working on getting some stronger shapes here and there, getting some extra appeal into the drawings, focusing on those arms and legs dragging behind. I went pretty simple with the tail. Aside from a few drawings when the tail's extended, I just mostly have it kind of just compressed and hidden behind the body there. It's not what I went in thinking about, but kept things simple. I like what I did with the head here, dragging behind, seeing more of the top of the head, and then on the way down we see more of the chin. Some stretching there. Got a funny drawing in here. Actually, just gonna look at this here. Let's just fill in that eye. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Good enough. All right. Yeah. I like these. It's so funny. A lot of times when I'm having the arms and legs drag behind, I make them way bigger. In this case, I just kept them little tiny hands, dragging behind. Yeah, I'm glad. I like how that worked out. Okay, let's give it a play. Yes, good. Nice and bouncy. And the contrast at the top, yeah, I could, when I was drawing those in-betweens at the top, drawings 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and just having the eye almost in the same spot as the rest of the face is tilting up, really like that contrast at the top there. Using the full piece of paper here, digital paper, all the way to the top, settle. Those the nose angle was pretty easy. I was just basically shifting the nose up every time and then drawing the teeth on an angle. Yeah, that turned out really nice. Good. I didn't go too crazy with the squash and stretch, a couple drawings, but yeah, just boom, that really nice, strong bounce off the bottom. I didn't want to make it too squishy, too marshmallowy. I wanted to have more of a spring feel as he came up there. Yeah, and that's cool. I like how the tail worked out too. So that after the tail comes off the ground, the tip of the tail is all we see, and it just goes, and we get this feeling that the tail is compressing back into itself. Very good, yeah. That one was relatively effortless. I kept a simple approach going in, and I followed through. I didn't do anything too crazy. I didn't go further than I needed to. Yeah, that was good. That was a good experience to go and do this in under 2 hours and feel good about it and have a good result and yeah, have a good good end to the evening going into the weekend. All right. Yeah, enjoyed that one. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for checking it out. And I'm halfway there. That's cycle 35 out of 70. Yeah. Yep. I've come so far in 35 cycles. I'm really curious to see how much further I'm going to come in the second set of 35. Because this is, if I showed myself 3 months ago, if I could travel back in time 3 months and show myself this, I'd be like, what? That's where I got to? I'd be pretty thrilled. And I am. So that's that. All right. Thanks. Take care.